start off by giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for giving me the true names, edified and glorified. John 17, verse 6 and 26, I heard the names in my dream right after I seen His face in my visitation. I'm now coming to the realization I was in the presence of the Most High Himself. And basically, I broke my neck, okay? And I was turned away by the physicians. I'm gonna try to pull that up real quick, but I wanna get this out before I do. One day, it was while I was laying down, I had my eyes closed, so I just want you to picture this if you can close your eyes. Well, basically, with my broke neck, He's been looking after me, ever since that happened, and I went to the ER, the pain got so bad, and they actually turned me away. So after that day, I said, curse this place, and, that's when I just put my whole faith and trust in the Most High, and what I regard in my life. And because I always tried to be a good guy, and but don't get me wrong, I've meddled in things I shouldn't have, and the Most High, the thing is, He'll repay you evil for your evilness and goodness for your goodness, and hopefully at your day of your judgment, your good weighs out the bad. And basically, that's why I ended up seeing that face on my head. But the pain that I'm still going through, it isn't compared to now, because the knowledge that I know, it's a crown, it's a joy, it's a gladness, and I heard His voice. But I want to read Job 33 and 6 or 19. Slaki, forgive me. He is chastised also with pain upon His bed. Like my back's twisted up like in a Rubik's Cube. That's the best way I could explain it. I'm tossing and turning through the night, to and fro, no assurance of my life. And I want to share a testimony that Most High, He was working through me one day. My eyes were closed, okay, and I was tossing and turning, stretching, and He shewed me a vision, like a orb in my head, to move a certain way. And when I did, it was like a great big relief, like that crack. And you, like, say you've been working all day and you've been trying to crack this. Well, this crack, I've been trying to crack that crack for maybe 2 years, you know what I mean? So I just want you guys to kind of let that sink in and imagine what kind of pain I was going through. And my entire body, I was partially almost paralyzed. I could barely lift. I could barely. It's the thing is, it's these phones too, how we hold them, and not having knowledge, and just it was just amazing to see that happen, and Him working through me. Like, he showed me which way to turn, because basically, if I turn the wrong way, it could kill me, and that's the thing about it. Like, my whole body pops and is knotted up, and ever since my visitation, He's been healing me up, and He's been taking care of me. He's been, so I don't have sorrow upon sorrow. Let me get this out again. Job 33 and 19. He is chastised also with pain upon His bed. and the multitude of his bones will strong pain. I'm going to jump down to Psalms 41:3. Yahweh the Lord will strengthen him upon the bed of languishing. And that's what that is when you chastise upon your bed. That's, to languish. That's to be in pain, vexation. Thou will make all his bed in his sickness. So the thing is, he's gonna make a bed, and right above that it says, Yahweh the Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Psalms 40:12. Basically, the moon, she stood dreadful kings for me, and those were my enemies. And verse 11, by this I know that thou favorest me, because my enemy doeth not triumph over me. And that's just so beautiful. And that's funny, because verse 5, my enemies speak evil of me. When shall he die, and his name perish? That's exactly, the looks I get, the comments I get, and blessed are they, because before you know it, we're just gonna have, a whole lot of cars and houses empty, and and that's basically what I've seen in my vision, and the audio for bringing that back into remembrance, because I've had so many visions and so many dreams. Like last night, right after watching one of my brother D. Solomon videos, people, I've been trying to edify wisdom and knowledge where the earth is lacking, and especially towards the service and the knowledge of who the world calls, ignorantly Jesus and all these other names. I heard the names in my dream, and it's the biggest deal in the world, y'all, for you and for me and for whoever hears my testimony. Because you listening to this very, very video right now, your purpose is special. Just to, even to like and to subscribe and to hear maybe my next story, because, tomorrow isn't promised, and, I do gotta stress that I'm not gonna be here long. He did show me that, basically he told me through a feeling that I'm gonna be taken away, but I don't know when. So I make these videos for my family and my mom, mostly because, she raised me up, a single mom, three boys. We all had different dads, and the thing is, I was the firstborn of my dad, and he actually passed a couple years ago at the age 44 on the 14th, and those numbers kind of resonate in my soul, because the Most High, he can take you out in a graceful way, and where you'll feel no pain at all. And I feel like that's maybe, I don't know if that's what happened with my dad, but the thing is, I hope that's what happened, where he didn't feel the pain or anything, because that's what you would hope, anybody's death, to be no pain at all. And I had a vision where I was basically, I don't know, but a lot of people have been deceived, but I just want to get this out before it happens. I had a vision, had a gun pointed to my face, and when they shot, I woke up. So, if that was the Most High telling you how I was going to die, so you know that there's been a prophet among you, then let it be so. And Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakota Shimon. And he was a Mexican, and it was in a gas station. But basically, what was very heavy about that is I seen red and blue in that video.